My name is Rhapsody. Welcome back to Blueprints. Give me like 39 coins if you could. Seems a good idea. Should I start with the outside room? You know, I do want to start with something outside. In particular, what I'm looking to start with is checking Realm and Rune and hoping that the torn up version that the Foreman has is enough for me still to be able to figure out. Oh, I actually have screenshots of literally all of the pages as well. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, never mind. I can actually use those to try and figure out what the code from a new clue was. Let's first try this, because I'm here. I'm already here. Why not try it? Okay, Foreman's copy, do not remove from sight. In Realm and Rune, we need to read page 6. I think that's the 6th page of text. So, A, or, sorry, X, Y, Z, A, B, and then C, the. The looks north. Or maybe even, at, as in the first word, rather than the title of the page. Neither of those feel good. So X. Maybe it's each spread, because that would conform with what we've seen before. So X, Y, Z, A, B, C, and then this wouldn't tell me because I don't know it, but I do have the screenshots of this page. So I should be able to figure out what it is, which is ship routes, naval. Alright, let's also check red prints while I'm doing this. Did I take screenshots of the book, The Red Prince? That is a good question. It doesn't look like I did, actually. Yeah, no, it looks like I was not taking full screenshots of things by that time. Thankfully, The Red Prince is one of the ones that's more easy for us to get. I don't just have to get the master's bedroom for it. Obviously, I can, but I could also use the nursery, which I often want to use. So hardly any skin off of my teeth. By the way, I totally misread Room and Realm. Hang on. I'm not going to go back down because I do have the copy of it here, so I'm just going to quickly refer to this. So that would be... because it's actually the 4th word that I need to look at. So, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, C, the, core, at, the. So it's either the or of that it's referring to if it's not spreads. X, Y, Z, A, B, C, and then this would be roots. Okay, so I've got a lot of different possible outcomes from that. That's okay. Which one of them is true will make itself clear in the future. I would like to get an outside room. Yeah, but the thing is, I often spawn the study, and then the study would give me the ability to choose the outside room, and if I get the... I want to leave myself open to possibly getting her ladyship's chamber, and then specifically getting the key from the tomb as well in the same run. I mean, that's a dining room if I've ever seen one. Very easy draft. Commissary's right there, but also den leads us out to the wall, and I really do want to go to the walls. Library. Now that I've already zoomed in, library has certainly lost a lot of its appeal. Maybe the copy of Red Prince that I can get in the library will be different? No. I fully feel like this needs to be Courtyard. It leads in a direction that nothing else leads, and it gives us gems. It possibly even gives us a... Thank you. Possibly even gives us a shovel, was going to be the conclusion of that sentence, by the by. I'll absolutely draft out my adjacencies before we continue. Kitchen, heading back in a good direction? Yes, but I also don't want to draft it because I want Joya to be attached to that. I want to take Funeral Parlor. I'm not going to head in there. Commissary, 100%. Very easy commissary right here. Oh my good giddy gosh. Metal detector, sledgehammer, salt shaker. And yeah, 15 gold worth of gems. I will just buy those out. Take my enjoy a lunch so that I get 10 additional steps when I get to the rank 5. I have the ability to rotate rooms here. Yep, so even if it wasn't pointed in the right direction, I would be able to fix it. I actually feel compelled to take the walk-in closet here. I have a big spread of items already, so this is likely to give me additional items. This is likely to give me items that are very relevant to me. Because I have such a wide spread of items, there's not that many more items it can give me. Walk-in closet. I think you might be a pawn room. I don't think you're a queen room, just annoyingly. Storeroom, some keys, obviously nice. Pantry leads in the right direction. It's just funeral. No, pantry leads in the right direction. I mean, as much as I do like observatory, I will take spare bedroom to continue our path. Spare bedroom, unfortunately, does not have an additional item in it there. I'm going to be heading over the other way to den. Oh, hello. Thank you kindly for that key. Nook for 2 keys. I already drafted pantry. I don't want to draft pantry and kitchen before I get the Cloister of Joya. Give me Nook. Damn it. I stepped into this room right before remembering that I should have drafted the other adjacency before I left. West Wing Hall. Take the West Wing Hall. I would have liked laboratory, but I really do need this to actually push upwards as well. So pool hall leads in good direction for us. I mean, if I rotate it even. Guest bedroom's fine. The hallway closet. 3 additional items. You know what? Give it to me. Lucky coin purse, the running shoes, and another key. Honestly, I feel actually quite good about that. Yeah, because we're likely to get things that we have the ability to rotate in these next couple of positions. So if laboratory was pointing the wrong direction, thankfully I could save it with a rotation. I also have enough gems to be able to pretty much draft any space that I want. Let's set up an experiment first. When you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house, or add 3 aquariums to your today's drop pool, or set your steps to 40. Each time you find some trash while digging. I mean, that's That's an easy way to set my steps to 40 constantly. But when I already have the dining room, do I need more sets for my steps? Probably not. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, gain 1 key for each 2 hallways in your house. I'll take. I know I can log into the network, and I suppose I should do so to log into security right now. Because I don't have a keycard yet, so at least in security... Oh, I could also spread money from office. No, I'm going to go security. In security, I can set the keycard access to low. And also the offline mode to unlocked, just in case. Exit. Ooh, treasure trove, and it already points in the right direction. Gives us a huge amount of money as well. Absurd gold. We also get another 17 from the coin purse, giving us an additional 1 every time we collect 3 gold. I will open this sooner rather than later. Ink boxes marked with moons always contain false statements, it says. That doesn't really tell me anything yet, but it may later. Garage. I mean, it's got 3 keys in it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All's well there. Just making sure there wasn't another item hiding in that room waiting for us. I'm going to rotate library to go back towards the wall. There's our 11 steps. Big stars, Wimbird. I don't even have I don't even have the red prints here. I already have the full pictures of Realm and Rune. I honestly do not think that I can get anything from these that I don't already understand. Give me a new clue again, just so that I can look at it again in case I have a magnifying glass again. Vault, unfortunately, would obviously terminate our path. Aquarium is a room of every color, including a second hallway for us. I'm going to leave my digging spots at the moment. I'm not hard up enough for resources, rather, to really need to shake every tree at the moment. Yeah, let's take this one out of the spare bedroom here. Foyer. 100%. Hallway doors are always unlocked, and now I can just take hallways constantly. Oh? There's a coin in this room. Lord William Epson. You got a skerrick of facial hair on the top lip there. Baron Thomas Sinclair with a full... What exactly do they call that? Mutton chops connected into a beer, handlebars down into mutton chops. Major Nicholas Key, who I've seen the hide nor hair of. Major Nicholas Key the Fourth. Nick Key. Nick Key. Nick Key. Nicky 4? G.R.A. Yenna, and you are wearing a crown. I believe, as we mentioned before, I believe you to be the queen, G.R.A. Yenna. And the note that was left for us by Clara Epson clarified, you are not House Sinclair, you are not House Epson, your name is J.R.A. Baron Edwin Sinclair. And finally, Count Isaac Gates. Alright. Thought about you for a little time, now it's time to move onwards. Pull Hall Observatory and Greenhouse. I mean... I do like Greenhouse. But Observatory is very powerful. We simply have, oh my god, so much to get from it. Florealis, Bloom of the Sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. There's also a pizza over there, pizza slice, and the twins. Up there is Draxus. Just in case I wanted to have more dead ends. I don't, so I won't click it. I mean, passageway in all directions is absolutely ideal here. Ooh. Drafting a dead end here in a chapel. Just another... Yeah. It's another way to get to the funeral parlor and another red room as well, for the sake of the funeral parlor. Speaking of red rooms, draft dark room in a position where it literally can't harm me. I'm gonna do that, despite the fact that storeroom would also be really good here. Cloister of Joya in a position where I definitely can't take it, unfortunately. I definitely need more gems at this point. I'll have to take bedroom, and I think realistically, 1, 2... I should head into the funeral parlor, take my 4 gems from it, and then head back up. 4 gems is good enough. This box contains the gems. This box does not contain the gems. The other 2 boxes are true. Well, this obviously can't be true, because if it is true, then all 3 boxes are true, so this has to be false. So, all that tells me is not that the other 2 boxes are false, but that, in fact, it can't tell me that, otherwise all of them would be false, but that not both of them are true. So, this is false. One of these 2 is true. If this is true, it says this box contains the gems, and this says this box does not contain the gems. That can't also be true. Or rather, sorry. That would have to be false, but then both of these imply that they have the gems in. So the blue one can't be the true one. If the white one is true, this box does not contain the gems. Got it. And this one says this box contains the gems. That's false. So that's false, so it's in the black one. I do have a sledgehammer. It'd only take me a couple of steps back to the entrance hall. Okay. Especially because these can have... Oh, secret garden key. I do want to go there. Especially because these can spawn, like, security cards. Especially worthwhile. Up. An ivory die. Love to have one. I mean, office, and it's pointing down in the right direction, and also, it cost me 2 gems, so I got a bunch of keys. You are 0303. Enter for my single gem. Interesting. I mean, secret garden key. Pretty much ideal right now. Ah, a flower. And a broken lever. 2 dig spaces so far. I could open both of the antechamber entrances. That doesn't seem right. So, I mentioned a while ago that there's the Sacred Circle. The Sacred Circle was an image in one of our classrooms. And it is an image specifically of a circle that is also tracking rotation. And it seems to have an order. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. But the thing is, it's also on 45-degree angles that it has those orders. And it only has 8 stones surrounding the center. Whereas there are significantly more than 8 stones surrounding the secret garden here. Doesn't look like it's these. It just doesn't. The fact that in the clock tower there is a hint that has the first letters of the hint spelling sacred, and then there's the sacred circle, and the sacred circle depicts rotations around a center point, and there are rotations around a center point here, and these seem to line up with the clues in the clock tower. I feel like I still need something else. I feel like I need to, like, burn down a wall here to reveal more stuff in order to be able to continue. Oh, 3rd dig spot. Cool. Showroom. Luxury items for sale. I mean, I do like veranda, but showroom. Experiment successful. I mean, now I still have reason to get more money if I want it. Classroom, corridor, hallway. I mean, corridor is totally appropriate. I should check, just in case I do want to buy one of them early. Emerald Bracelet. You do not have to pay the gem costs of floor plans, so I can just use my gems to rotate them instead. Master Key opens all normal doors. I have most keys. I probably don't need that. Chronograph. While drafting, you may rewind time after drawing new floor plans. You are more likely to draw clock tomorrow rooms while drafting. And then the Silver Spoon, you gain twice as many steps from eating. First off, give me the Emerald Bracelet. I'm using all the rest of my gems for just rotating things, thank you. Yeah, like here. Music room gives major and minor key. I don't really need to go in there to get whatever the major and minor key is just yet. Yeah, I'm gonna head out the other side of the corridor. Rotunda! Yes, please. Takes us to all the locations I could possibly want to go to, and it has no gem cost. Oh, that's great. Dead ends are totally viable right now. How many mechanical rooms do I have? 1, 2. Damn. Only 2. So taking this mechanarium in this position means it'll have only 2 open doors, including the one that I used to get in there. It's pretty unideal. I kind of want to take classroom just to confirm whether or not this spawns the first level classroom. I don't really need anything from the storeroom. Alright, give me the classroom. Yeah, it gives you grade 1. I figured that was the case. But that also means that now, if I have a classroom run, I might be able to get to a 9th classroom, being able to draft this one and then the other 8. Which is an extremely important goal for me now that I recognize that's possible. Two different exits still to draft. Security code check. I do want code check is the annoying thing about that. But security would give me the ability to draft the... Why do I want code check? I want code check so I can give you either the Emerald Bracelet, which is good, but like I could give it up at the end of the run and then it'd be very good to have in a different run. Or so that I can put Lady Raja's key in there. I think it's really important that I get Lady Raja's key in that room as soon as possible. So that it's much easier to line up her ladyships. Ooh. Clock tower and it faces the correct direction, and I have the secret garden. And I also have coat check. It's just good keys for tomorrow as well. Okay, so we are past 1:30. What the? An antique silver stopwatch. For the next 1 minute, you will not lose footsteps when opening doors, keys when opening doors, or, sorry, footsteps when entering rooms, keys when opening doors, or gems when drafting special rooms. Oh, what? Now, it immediately activates. Okay. Crumbs. Oh boy. I'm saving like a couple of footsteps, but that's about it. Yoink. Yoink. Yep. Prism key, and then, don't want to use a prism key there. Okay, security pull. I'll take pull. Oh, hang on. Mechanarium, maybe. No, I didn't take security. I'll take Solarium. Oh, which was already going to be free no matter what. Oops. Oh, yum. Salty turnip. Study. It blocks our pathing up here, but it gives me the ability to use my gems for rerolls, which is very important. There's a chest in here with a silver key and a gem. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. Oh 0303, the same code as elsewhere? Maybe this is the same code as the one in the drawing room, because that is of this safe. So what was it in the drawing room? It was 0711? It wasn't 711, it was something else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was 8. 08 11 for November. 08 11. Oh. And back. Whew. All right. Study. Right. Yes, I just drafted the study. I've got the coach axe so that I can re-roll my gems to get the tomb outside so that I can form the possibility of generating Lady Epson's diary key. How likely am I to come all the way over to the secret garden again? It's pretty far out of my way if I'm going through the electric eel aquarium, so very unlikely, so I should probably just dig these up while I'm here. Couple old coins, a worthless old shoe, and a couple more old coins. One, two, three. Yeah. Coins are probably worth less to me than steps at this point. Oh, right, there's food in a lot of these rooms now. I gotta remember that. Fruit has spawned all about the place. And also, food is served in the dining hall. I do have an aquarium, so that'll be a lovely 35 additional steps. 36, actually. Courtesy of our salt. Go out and draft the outer room? Do I do that right now? I suppose so. Toolshed root cellar trading posts. Definitely redraw. Shrine Hall Shelter, redraw. Dude, there's no way I have enough room to finish a full schoolhouse, right? I might have enough space to finish a full schoolhouse. It's my highest priority. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I literally have to spawn a schoolhouse in all of the remaining spots. All right, then. Let's get to it. Nothing to do for it but to do it. I still have, the emerald bracelet to check into the coat check. So we've still got stuff we can get out of this. It's just now it is... oh, God. Actually, I'm already screwed. No. Wah. If I'd been able to see the map, I would have been able to tell you this. The classroom will only ever lead up and out. So unfortunately, it's going to dead end me as soon as I generate a classroom. So I just put 8 classrooms into today's pool, only to immediately realize that I have to ignore all of the classrooms. Why? Alas. That's how it's gonna be, that's how it's gonna be. I am a little tempted, honestly, to get the sauna. 20 additional steps tomorrow, as well as an additional key from the clock tower tomorrow. But realistically, I should probably keep going. In case I get something like Frieza. Yeah. That one doesn't even stay thawed. Intriguing. That said, there's nothing new about this room. It's just frozen our gems, 3 gems and 26 coins to be with us at the start of the next run. Very low impact run here, unfortunately. Gotta get back to the coat check in order to check my emerald bracelet for a future run, though. Emerald bracelet will certainly make some runs, like, for instance, the classroom run, very, very accessible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Just because the classrooms obviously at least need 9 gems to all be open. Or, perhaps, no, they don't at all. perhaps you instead have the appropriate keys. Or, in this case, bracelet, to be able to bypass them entirely. I'm going back into the clock tower as well, actually. Because clock tower also shows the... Yeah, what is it? $130, but 130, it's also a division 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So it's 180 degrees for half a circle. Split into 6. So that's 30 degrees for each of these dates, each of these hours. So that means the hour hand is pointing to 45 degrees. And then the minute hand at 180. So 45, 180, difference is 130... No, not 135, sorry. 135? What? $30 plus 15. 45. Yeah, so 135, I guess. Yeah, 135 for the... 90, 30, 120, 15, 135. Yeah, 135 is the degree between the two. Now, I mentioned that only because the Sacred Circle shows that it's measuring degrees between things on rotation. And then it has numbers. So I think this would be 7 and 2. If we were using Sacred there, but I don't know what 7 and 2 give me. Still nothing's happened up here. 130 is so concerning. Well, I've come in here to pay my tithe of wondering what the hell's going on. Now it's time to leave. Ding, ding, ding. First off, give me the basement key. In return, you may have the emerald bracelet. That's why we're going to call that a day. We'll get to keep our frozen assets for tomorrow. We got to read another one of the books. In Realm and Ruin, Mount Holly's Garden Manor. Yeah, not necessarily the most impressive of estates. I'm hoping to get a full classroom run relatively soon, though, for the moment. My name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been The Blueprints. Top left of the series playlist for all my content in the game, past, present, future. YouTube recommendations down below. Stream class, the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. Out of both the thank you, and a special thanks to this episode, Cold Heart. Hopefully you'll be enjoying yourselves. Hopefully see you all next time.